Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we've got another Wurkkos flashlight to show you. This is the TD03. Now, more of an EDC size flashlight, probably a little bit on the larger size for EDC, in my opinion. But I think you could definitely pack carry it or bag carry it for sure. Pocket carrying, maybe a little large for that for some, but, that's something you would have to define for yourself, honestly. But pretty much standard construction, 6061 aluminum going on here. That's pretty much what we see in most of the flashlights we have on the channel. Now, one thing, this has a very, very interesting user interface. So, of course, you've got the light here, but you've also rotate the tail switch to operate. As you see, you've got basically off there. It's not exact, it is off, but you can still operate it in the off position. You have the daily mode, which is more of your, regular, low, medium, high, all that good stuff. Turbo as well. And then you have what they call tactical mode. Now, something about this is you can cycle to turbo in daily mode, or you can switch it to tactical mode and have turbo all the time. So a couple different ways to access your turbo. Now back to what I was saying about the on-off switch. It is off, but if you hold and press, you get strobe. So sorry to strobe you. I didn't give you a strobe warning. My apologies. So it is off, but you can still activate one-touch strobe. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of one-touch strobe. So that is definitely a plus for me. Do have a pocket clip going on there. It is a single sided, I guess, pocket clip. It doesn't curve back around. So, to put it on your hat or something. And this might be a little bit big to go on your hat anyway. A lot of the smaller lights I do sometimes put on my hat when I'm working. You've got a crenulated bezel going on there. That's very nice. You've got a luminous SFT 40 5000K LED. Now it is rechargeable, and whoops, I went the wrong way. And it is powered by, where's it at? An 18650 Wurkkos lithium ion, 3.7 volt, 3000 milliamp rechargeable battery. So I also need to show you that with your TD03, you do get the standard, you do get the lanyard, and you do get your charging cable. So now, like I said, I did flash you, so to speak. So I do apologize for that. But go to activate your tail switch, to activate your light, flip it once to daily mode, and you've got a memory, so it comes on in low. That is 50 lumens. Press the tail switch, click it up to 350. Press again, you've got 1000 lumens. Press a final time, and you get your turbo, or 1800 lumens. Now, if you watch, I will switch. Let's do this. Let's go back down to low. So we're currently on low. Switch it to tactical mode, and you're right back to turbo. And you got turbo all the time. 1800 lumens. So, very interesting. I kind of like that. It's a different user interface to speak as far as the rotating tail switch. Of course, you do have your pressable tail switch as well to cycle through your modes. But very, very interesting, and I like it a lot. Now, there you go. There is your charging port right there. Your rubber piece does fit very nicely in there. Did not have an issue with that at all. So let's do a quick spec check. Then we'll go outside and check it out. So what are we looking at? We're looking at right about 5 inches overall length. Width at its widest point is going to be your bezel, and it's like right about an inch. And then we'll get a weight on it real quick with the full battery and all, and you are looking at about 4.4 ounces. So just a couple of quick other little, it's water resistant, IP68. It does have reverse polarity protection. Of course, it's got ATR, advanced temperature regulation, so if it gets too hot, it will kick down. So just some nice features of it. But yeah, let's go outside. Let's check it out. Be right back. All right, guys, here we are outside with the TD03. As you can tell, 50 lumens, that's a pretty decent low. I guess some of them have ultra low or firefly, whatever you want to call it. But 50 lumens, that's a decent low. We've got a pretty defined beam. Lose it in the camera right about there. That's about halfway through the yard, so that's about 50 feet-ish. So, gonna kick it up. Now, there is 350. And obviously, you can see. Now, you can't really see. We've got a little bit of flood going on. We've got a very defined beam. Very, very beam-focused, I would say. And you can see there the corner of the yard, that's about 100 feet away, as I've said before. And yes, we're going to look, see if we have any visitors. We do get visitors from time to time. We always check. Okay. So now we're going to kick it up. There's 1,000. Now you can start to see a bit of the flood. There's your flood ring right there. See, there you go. We're pointed at the yard. We're getting a decent flood ring from it. You can see it there a little bit better. And then, of course, we're going to kick it up. There is 1,800. We've got a definite beam going on there. There you can see the amount of flood that you get when pointed in a straight line out there. Now, it's interesting that we have a high that you can cycle through. There's low, medium, high, and then, of course, we get turbo, but then we can also go to the tactical mode and get just turbo there too. So that's a little interesting. But there you go. There's some beam shots. Kind of show you what the TD03 has to offer you. So let's head back upstairs and close it out. All right. Well, what'd you think? What did you think of the beam shots of the TD03? Seems to be a little bit more of a beam focused flashlight. Once you get into the higher levels, your 1,000 and 1,800, you do get a decent amount of flood. But definitely to me, it's more of a beam focused light. So let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. Now, as I am recording this, it is currently on Amazon for $28.99. I believe regular price, it was $39.99. Now, there is a clickable 5% coupon as well. So, click on that, save yourself 5%. What's 5% of 29 bucks? It's not $2.90, it's half of that, $1.45, but hey, save a little bit. But there'll be links down in the description. Feel free to go check it out as you wish. But really appreciate Wurkkos sending this one out to check out. Got another Wurkkos flashlight here we're working on, the TD23. Just got to make sure. TS23, excuse me. The TS23. More of a vehicle or home light, in my opinion. But we'll get a full review of that coming up as well. So, thank you so much, guys. Greatly appreciate you stopping by, checking out the Wurkkos TD03 with me. And again, thank you very much to Wurkkos for sending this one out. As always, guys, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.